Unit 1 welcomes all humans to Starbase Central. Bob Wilkins will appear this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Starbase Central to greet all humans. He will not be permitted to smoke his cigar.
John, Santa Clara County and San Jose finally has their own Star Trek store.
Finally, yes.
Starbase One. Was this a dream of yours, or?
It's an idea I had, getting a Star Trek store and a science fiction-oriented store for quite some time. Usually, though, what I've been doing in the past is more or less getting things together to go down to a convention that would help pay for my way down and back and everything. And when I started working here at the comic shop out front, one of the ideas I had was making use of the rest of the space in the store. And last summer is when we finally got everything rolling and started to work on the store.
Are comic book fans sometimes Star Trek fans too?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a great overlap in that area, science fiction and comic and Star Trek fans. There's such a huge overlap that, like, I'll see a guy come in here one day when the new comics come out and buy his comics, and then come back here when we get new deliveries on fanzines and paperbacks and buy his Star Trek stuff.
Okay, now they can find Starbase One Star Trek material right in the rear of the San Jose comic store.
Right.
Right here on South 2nd. Now, you've got pictures all over the place here, the color 8x10s, the black and whites. What other items do you have in Star Trek? You've got that license plate thing. Where did that come from?
License plate frame. Well, it's an idea I had that a lot of people pay anywhere from, say, 75 cents to $1.50 for a bumper sticker that's on paper that'll last maybe 3 or 4 months if you're lucky. So I figured, well, maybe they'd pay a little bit more for a metal license plate frame that, won't harm their car in any way and will stick on there for as long as they want it.
Yeah, and this is something unique. You're the only one who has
so far, in all the years of Star Trek fandom, nobody seems to have come up with the idea of a license plate frame. So.
Okay. Now you have convention books from all the past conventions?
From the New York and Philadelphia convention, 73 up through 76.
You have a complete line of Star Trek books, of course.
Yeah, all the paperbacks.
Yeah. We have to talk about your artwork here on Star Trek because it is fantastic. Now this is the original cover, the artwork that will be on the San Jose convention cover book.
Right.
How long did it take you to do something like this?
Okay.
We have Chekhov there and Scotty and Michelle.
Right. Total time, I'd say, was around 10 hours. A few hours to pencil a thing. It took longer to ink it in. You spend more time on the final rendering to make sure it comes out good.
This will be blown up into a poster and it'll be all over Santa Clara County.
Right. And the posters, we're going to do a few extra things to make it look extra special, too.
Okay. Now, the fans will also be able to pick up not only the original artwork of the cover, but you do many Star Trek pictures that are on the wall here.
Right. One of the things I've done with my artwork lately is take it in the direction of my current interest. And Star Trek being #1 in my interest at the moment, I decided to start doing scenes from different episodes and character portrait shots.
You'll be taking some of these drawings to Equicon to see how well they go over?
Right. I have one of the ideas I'm working on now is putting together a portfolio of all the major stars from Star Trek portrait shots done in pen and ink that we can sell to them, cheaper than it would cost to buy an original, because a lot of the fans said, gee, I'd love to get that, but that's a little high, and an artist puts so much time and effort into his work that he really can't afford to let it go cheap. So making a good quality lithograph really solves the problem, getting the artwork to the people that want it.
Yeah, let's talk about the Enterprise, which is hanging over our head right now. Where did it come from?
Okay, that came from a guy by the name of Michael Durkett, who, when he was in high school, some friends of his decided to try and put together a Star Trek film. Well, for one reason or another, the film never got made, but one thing that did get made was that 8-foot model of the Enterprise. He gave that to his shop teacher when he graduated, and his shop teacher, who comes in here to buy his comics all the time, said, when we started setting up the Star Trek story, he said, hey, how would you like an 8-foot model of the Enterprise? And we said, do you have to ask? So he gave it to us. We did some renovating work on it and hung it up.
Great. Now, not only Star Trek fans, but science fiction fans in general, we have movie posters.
Right.
And there's a valuable poster from them. That'll be one of the films playing at the San Jose Convention, I understand.
Yeah. We've got some stills from them and a large one-sheet poster.
Okay. Now, you're also selling tickets for the convention. They're on sale right now.
Right. We've got a good stock of tickets. All I have to do is just walk in and say I want to buy tickets for the San Jose convention, and we have them right behind the counter.
Okay, quickly give us your hours and what days you're open and the address.
Okay, the address is 96 South 2nd Street in downtown San Jose. And the hours we're open are Monday through Thursday from noon until 5, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from noon until 6.
Okay, so the fans can come in tomorrow?
Every day.
It'll be open noon till 6 tomorrow?
Right.
Okay, we'll see you at the San Jose convention.
All right, see you there.
Starbase Central is located in San Antonio Shopping Center in Mountain View, facing Sears Auto Service Garage. Remember, San Antonio. That's San Antonio Road, turnoff, Mountain View, San Antonio Center, Mountain View.